Well, exciting in this holiday season that we've got Scott Riccio from our Maine operators, Northeast Charter, and he has done some very special things with his company and in collaboration with his community. So Scott, why don't you make a couple of comments about how this all came about, and then we'll hear from Shanna from the LA Metro Chamber.
Sure. So it's been over 10 years that the CEO at the time of the LA Metro Chamber, which was back then called the Androscoggin County Chamber, and I got together when they used to do a big event at Lost Valley Ski Area this time of year to collect toys and goodies, clothing, anything that was helpful to children in need for local organizations in the Lewiston-Auburn area. So we used to bring something to get in. That was your admission. And I said to him one day, boy, it'd be fun if we went and collected all this stuff on a bus and we could start a Stuff a Bus program. And here we are. So every year we've had anywhere from 4 to 9 businesses that have, the business collects the toys on our behalf. We go over with the bus and the elves and we pick them up and we stuff the bus, and then we take the bus over to the ski area and we'd unload everything. And then the next night we would have a big business after hours. The LA Metro Chamber has a business after hours every month, sorry. And then all the toys would be on display and people would come in and bring more, and they would have a business after hours, and then they would all get distributed to different organizations. And so this year we had 23 businesses collect and we had 23 stops. And Shanna's going to tell us approximately the number of goodies that we've collected, but the bus was never so full as it was this year. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty impressive.
Great.
Yeah, thanks for having me today, Larry and Scott. I appreciate that. It's more than a decade of partnership, and this is my second year in this role at the Chamber in this program. And last year we really said, how can we expand this? Because it's just such an amazing day and it does such good in the community, and businesses are looking for opportunities to plug in. And this year, like you and all of your association's members know, the pandemic has really affected so many families and so many businesses. And it can be hard to realize in that news that there are a lot of businesses and industries that are doing well, and they really wanted to find a way to pay it forward. And Scott this year, like every year, dons his elf ears and he lights up his hat and he takes me and the team around to all these different businesses. And we doubled the number of businesses this year. Walmart Distribution Center and Walmart Auburn helped sponsor this year's event. So we were able to do kind of an online gift registry, which made it really easy for businesses to make sure that they were attending to it. And this year we saw gifts really kind of hit the age range. Usually there's kind of a lack of items for seniors and for teens. And this year we were able to get a lot of lap blankets and toiletries for one of the organizations supports homeless teens. And I've lost count. We're over 5,000 items. We filled a church that we kind of reorganized everything and then shopped the list. And normally the pickup day is a lot more social and fun than it could be this year. And so today is actually the day right now where organizations are coming one at a time and picking up their items with volunteers. And each one of them has walked in and just been overwhelmed with how much. And we doubled the number of organizations we worked with to help distribute gifts this year. So we started to get worried that there wouldn't be room on the bus. And Scott he brings a really nice plush bus to the table for us. We're kind of treated like kings and queens for a day. And we couldn't be more happy about how this partnership.
Christmas music and all, Larry. Christmas music.
Oh boy.
Not everybody sings the carols. We tried.
Well, and it's, you're in Lewiston-Auburn, Maine. So what is the size of that area? What's the population?
So we're at about 62,000 combined, and the larger metropolitan takes us over 100 with some of the communities that surround. And we went to businesses on all edges of Auburn and Lewiston this year. And we had some kind of further out organizations collect gifts on site and then drop them off here at the Chamber. And what's crazy, as you know, mail is slower than the motor coaches, right? So you guys keep a timely schedule, but we can't get deliveries on time. We are expecting more gifts to arrive through next Wednesday.
Wow.
We're actually working with some of these organizations to make sure that we can get them to them as they meet their families' needs through next week. So yeah, it's been a really
inspiration.
Larry, what's really fun is if you go to some businesses, and there were a bunch of new ones this year, which was really great. But if you go to some of the ones that have been like Element, which is a big business here in Lewiston, it's the employees that are driving this thing, and they're the ones that organize they're buying bicycles and clothes and games and anything that they need. And it's amazing what they collect and how much fun they have doing it, because they know it's all going to the local charities here in the Lewiston-Auburn community. And, these are the guys that are working, 7 to 3:30, 5 days a week out back building the products, and they're the one running the show. So it's really exciting to see, and just over 5,000 is just amazing. Chip Marston, the old executive director back in the day before he retired, was very impressed to hear that number.
We're sending him video.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's so wonderful. And I heard, Scott, you had a lot of your drivers who have not been driving have bought gifts.
Yeah, over 90% of our employees are furloughed. Friday, we had probably 15 gifts in the box that we do. We did an email the week before, stuff of us. I came in Sunday to do some work. There were probably 25 more. We came in Monday, and the trailer that the drivers use for paperwork and keys had even more. So there's well over 50 we were just blown away of the generosity of the employees, that the bulk of them are unemployed. I mean, they're working when there's work, and there's not a lot of work. And for them, it's just an amazing breath of fresh air to see the generosity of people this year.
It is a testament to how good your people in your industry are, even in tight times, that they found a way. It was really impressive.
No, we were very grateful. They were very grateful for all of them. So,
well, it's a wonderful story, and the spirit of the season and the spirit of giving. And we're going to get through this, and 2021 is going to be such a better year.